Hello, Transurfer and the Transurfing Curious. My name is Renee Garcia and this is TransurfingTV. And today, super happy, fun, magic day. Doesn't that sound great? Wow, I'm gonna do this. I used to do this and then I got super busy and I stopped myself the other day and I was like, wow, you haven't taken one of those days. And it didn't have a name before, now it does have a day, super happy, fun, magic day. And I'm going to lead you through a little formula that might help you connect with a little more self-love, maybe gain a little more insight, maybe just some rest and healing and, getting into a place where you can nourish yourself, truly nourish yourself. It's kind of like a day of self-care, but there's a few other little things that may help you tap in to some information you need to evolve. This is really you getting in touch with your higher self and spending a nice day relaxing with your higher self. Before I get started, remember to like this video and comment below. My world is taking care of me to enter my daily giveaway for my reprogramming stickers. Subscribe, comment, help me get the algorithm up, guys. Do all the good stuff to my channel and I will reward you. Oh boy. Okay, so let me get into it. This is really about you dedicating yourself to a single day to get outside of your comfort zone of your routine, right? I mean, even if our routines are stressful because we have work and we have, our domestic environment and we have all of our things that we need to keep up on a daily basis. They can be uncomfortable in certain ways, stressful, but we're still just sort of existing in that groove that we've worn of our daily routine. So what I'm suggesting is that you take yourself out of that routine entirely. This might take a little preparation, maybe taking a day off work, maybe letting your spouse or your kids know that you're gonna take some me time, and really just going into that day with the intention of a few things that I'm going to describe here. So again, dedicating a full day. This is from morning until going to sleep. And if you have more time, if you have the luxury of more time, make it a weekend, right? Get an Airbnb, actually really step outside of your life track with the intention of diving into the alternatives flow to gain some insights and really just getting into the whole self-love and self-care thing, which I am a huge advocate for. I am a self-care junkie at this point in my life, and people were like, gosh, how are you looking younger? It's because of the amount of time I spend doing self-care. I mean, I'm either in creative mode or self-care mode, but in doing this, you obviously just want to be in self-care mode. You can be creative. I did write down creating here. If it's something outside of your normal realm of what it is that you create. So jumping into the alternatives flow to have or experience your super happy, fun, magic day. This is really about you. You can set the intention to have maybe things that you're going to do, but then following your heart, maybe your higher self actually wants you to do something completely different than the intentions you set for yourself for the day. So let's say you wake up in the morning, you're gonna drink something special that you normally don't drink. Maybe it's a more expensive coffee or a more expensive tea. Maybe you're gonna make yourself a nicer breakfast. Maybe you have a plan to go for a hike, but then spend some time in nature, which is a great place to rejuvenate, obviously. But maybe your higher self wants to lead you to the library or something else that is going to help you come in contact or put you in connection with some insights that you might need. So really this is about you taking a day to do some work without necessarily trying, right? We're not trying to we're not trying to learn anything or trying to accomplish anything. We're just looking to put ourselves into a space where our higher self can sort of take us to maybe some stuff that we need that we haven't considered, and allowing the space for that to happen. So you're not bombarding yourself with all your typical stuff. This is really about you detaching from pendulums for a day too. Maybe this is a day with absolutely no phone or internet, or no news at all. Or maybe again, you go and you get an Airbnb and you leave your kids at home with your husband or your wife, and you really just take an absolute day to yourself. And then self-care like an MF, right? Again, I am a huge advocate for self-care, diving into whatever it is that makes you feel as though your cup is full. This could be renting an Airbnb with a sauna. This could be you going for a 10-mile hike. This could be you taking a bath and spending a couple hours in the bathroom if you're a lady doing beauty treatments, and really pampering yourself. I talk a lot about pampering yourself in my Becoming Magnetic course, because I feel the more you pamper yourself, the more your reality pampers you. I mean, there really is a mirror, and if you're just in a constant state of pampering yourself, your world is going to show you more of that. So it's a miracle, really, and I attribute it to my energy, to my health, to how I'm staying youthful, all of that good stuff. So rest, nature, gain insight, right? Vadim talks about it a lot in the book. Go for a walk in the forest. Me and my world are going for a walk. A lot of insights can come to you in just, some brief moments spent in nature, just letting yourself go, tuning out those pendulums, really just getting into the flow of, self-care and letting yourself exist as a human being without all the noise. So love, you could even incorporate your partner into this. Maybe your partner wants to do this with you. Creating, maybe you have felt drawn to create something, yet you haven't had the space or the time, or something that you need. Maybe you can find it in this super happy, fun, magic day, and start creating something that you have intended to create. Tapping into the magic in your reality. Really putting on that filter, right? Putting on that transurfing filter, committing to that for a day, where you're not going to enter intention anything. You're not going to have high importance about anything. You're not going to participate with pendulums the same way that you normally do. You're really just going to commit to spending an entire day immersed in the positive RT concepts, alternatives flow, seeing the magic, outer intention, all that stuff, and just giving into that and not letting the normal reality kind of come back in, right? So there's a few things that I would suggest if you do want to do this. Maybe something like my magnetizing meditation. I hope that that's listed by the time this goes up. If not, check back. I am going to offer one of my gems of my courses that has really helped people a lot in magnetizing more of what they want. So maybe you could really get into a day of doing the magnetizing meditation, or any of the other transurfing meditations. Again, diving into self-care, maybe participating in 3 or 4 acts of self-care that are completely anomalous to you. Maybe you do things that you typically don't do. Really, really treat yourself, and really just allow yourself the space to enjoy a day filled with magic, self-care, love, happiness, fun, detach from everything, and go into hardcore transurfing goodness mode and see what you gain in this space. I guarantee if you do this one single day, the very next day you are going to feel like $1,000,000. So let me know your thoughts on this, everybody. Does this sound like something that you'd be interested in doing? Let me know. And remember, like the video and comment below, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you so much for watching my video. Bye, guys.